Hello ladies and gents, Azukai here, bringing you another video for the English version of Naruto Online, published by Oasis Games. We're going to be looking at the event announcements for the 13th of December 2018, and we have two brand new ninjas to welcome to our roster, Chiriku and Karen Christmas. Chiriku is, I believe, although it is 3-star, he also gets an additional passive when he reaches 4-star, which should be something similar to Kushina's one, where every time he gets hit, his mystery cooldown is reduced by 1. I'm not sure what else is attached to it, but that's pretty much what I remember. Also, I believe he should be an immunity ninja, so he's he is immune to all debuffs. But anyway, there is also Karen Christmas. Karen Christmas summons Christmas Tree that heals or poisons the enemy. Also got that explosive punch for her standard. Other than that, I'm not particularly sure. I believe she also has a 10 chase which causes immobility. But again, 2 filler ninjas, nothing really game breaking. And we also get a new Ninja Breakthrough. Guy's Ninja Breakthrough should just be his mystery cooldown being reduced, so you can use it every second round. So it only has a 2-round cooldown instead of a 3. And then his this is Youth passive, which is basically Leech. Gets upgraded to 25% from the 15. But again, nothing really too game breaking. Guy is not really used even now. I mean, I haven't actually seen him in the high BP fights, but maybe the newer players will find some use for him. And for new clothings, we have Jingle Bells, which adds ninjutsu and attack of 165. Sorry, it adds 165 to your attack and ninjutsu stats. And of course, we get some little pictures for what it would look like. Well, portraits anyway. And there's Lightning Mane sitting on his, well, I guess that's Rudolph since it has the red nose, and Slay. For our weekly strong ninjas, we have a 4th rank Hage, Sasuke Rinne Sharingan, Minato Namikaze Edo Tensei, and Hiruzen Sarutobi Edo Tensei. And again, our permanent but temporary function, Arena 3x3. Players must reach level 57 in order to participate. Opens for 4 hours each time from 10 till 1400. And from 18 to 2200 from the 13th, so from tomorrow, 13th of the 12th to the 26th of the 12th. So you only have, including 13th and the roughly 2 weeks. Only 2 weeks. Wow, that's a... Wait, what? No. That's not enough. You need at least 16 days. Okay, you might be getting more Chiriku fragments, but if it's only 5, that's actually not enough to get Chiriku. You have to get more than 5 a day. So from what was previously done, Hanzo Edo Tensei was given 5 per day. So Chiriku, we only have about 2 weeks worth of 3v3s, so give or take just probably 70, at least 70. Probably give you the extra 10, maybe. But we will see. All guesswork, but we are going to, of course, read the rest of this out. I'm sorry. So, of course, the return of the Arena 3v3. Players must reach level 57 in order to participate. Of course, the event time is open for hours, 2 times a day, from 10 to 1400 to 18 to 2200 hours, from the 13th of the 12th to the 26th of the 12th. The rewards are you complete specific missions from Arena 3v3 daily mission packs and get 800 moon scrolls and Chiriku frags. Okay, sorry. You complete the missions to receive Arena 3v3 daily mission packs and 800 rune scrolls, along with Chiriku fragments. Unspecified how many, though. The interface is very similar to Arena. The left side shows the details of the 3 teams formed by the players, and the right side shows ninjas and mission options. Players can form teams outside the arena, prepare their position in the team, then enter the 3v3 arena with these positions intact. Player on their own can still enter the interface, prepare their team, and begin matchmaking to be matched with other players to form a team. Positions will be set randomly, and then be matched with an opposing team. In this mode, 6 daily missions can be completed, and each completion of a mission awarding 800 mission scrolls and mission packs. At the same time as you complete more missions, you can obtain Chiriku fragments by Chiriku fragments by completing mission progress. Of course, number 1 seems to be a repeat, so it's just the rehash of the Infinite Tsukiyomi special rebate. Number 2, we have Crazy Slot Machine. It goes from December 13th to December 19th. That's correct. Only 7 days. My bad. During the event, for each time you recharge 100 ingots in-game, you will also get a spin. There is no daily limit to how many times you can be spun daily. Spins obtained for this week's event need to be used this week. Once the event ends, the spins you didn't use will be reset to 0. Every time you spin it, there is a guaranteed prize. If there wasn't, it would be pretty terrible. First prize is a Fourth Raikage Breakthrough Pack ×1. Very interesting. Very interesting. Number 2, we have... Second prize is Hashirama Senju Edo Tensei Fragment ×1. Third prize is Crazy Slot Machine Prize Pack, and you get Charm Material Fragment ×20, Cave Key ×50, Rainbow Magatama level 5, and Attack Magatama level 5. Ninjutsu Magatama level 5. The best one out of those, I would say, is the Cave Key ×50. But you may say the Rainbow Magatama level 5 will also probably be pretty good. Number 4. Fourth prize, you get Seal Scroll ×1, level 4 Rainbow Magatama ×1, or a Summoning Scroll ×1. Fifth prize is level 3 Magatama Pack, Mount Myoboku Training ×1, Charm Material Fragment ×5, Basic Refined Rune ×3, and Advanced Refined Rune ×1, and probably Medium Refined Rune ×2, and Cultivation Scroll ×3. Number 6th prize is Purification Rune ×3, Unbound Rune Packs ×2, Charm Material Fragment ×1, Purification Protection Rune ×2, Treasure Tools Common Essence, and of course the prize update is a Fourth Raikage Breakthrough Pack ×1, Purification, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. But again, Crazy Slot Machine is not really the best. Never really see very many first prizes, and second prizes not even. Probably a lot of third prizes. Third prizes is actually not that good either, but anyway. Number 3, we have Total Spending Rebate. It goes from December 13th to December 19th. Players must reach level 30 in order to participate. So, of course, use the required amount of ingots to get all sorts of valuable rewards. Hopefully, Total Spending Rebate. Depends actually. I am hoping that I can get Sasuke Rinne Sharingan, but I just don't want him to be in the Total Spending Rebate. It would be sad if he was. For me, anyway. Number 4, we have Time Limited Shop. It goes from December 13th to December 19th. Players must reach level 45 in order to participate. Players can obtain 1 point by logging in daily and can obtain more points by completing plot elite instances. By spending 10 ingots daily, you can also get 1 point. So for every, I'm pretty sure it's for every 10 points you spend, you get 1 additional points. Damn my mother. Garlic bread for everyone. Remember to use the points before the deadline of the event, which is according to the computer time, or it will be reset to 0. Players can redeem following rewards in this event: Sasuke Susanoo fragment, Guy Tortoise fragments, Ibuse fragments, Killer Bee 8 Tails Jinchuriki fragments, Von Scroll's optional pack, and Current Christmas fragments. Ooh, very interesting. We know where Current Christmas is. It is in the time-limited shop. Number 5, we have Konoha Great Tree. December 13th to December 19th. Obviously, servers that open after December 13th cannot take part in this event. Konoha's Great Tree has an icon in the main HUD. Players can click the icon to enter this event. Players can obtain 2 drops by clearing trials in survival trials, participating in the arena, or clearing team instances. Buying daily packs will also earn players dewdrops. Bless the lucky tree using dewdrops, coupons, or ingots to obtain points and items or fortune coins from the lucky tree. Points and fortune coins can be redeemed in different shops in the event. Both can be found in the event interface. The lucky tree will level up when a given amount of point is reached. All players from a given same server can obtain items from the world tree. The level is related to the amount of points of all players from a single server. Remember to use dewdrops, fortune coins, and Konoha's Great Tree points before the deadline of the event, which is according to computer time, or will be reset to 0. Remarks: daily purchase limit was set to all items in the fortune shop. Obviously, just a quick rundown. So you have the primary tree, which is your tree. It has a bunch of items which you can get for every time you bless the tree with dewdrops, coupons, or ingots. And then you get fortune coins, which can be used in the redeem shop. And then there's also the points rebate for depending on how many times you bless the tree, or how many points you get in the tree. Will reward you some additional rewards, mostly just additional fortune coins. There is a seal scroll at 50 points, and some other additional things, but again, those are just the 3 parts for the Konoha's Great Tree. Very simplified. Number 6, we have Treasure of the Sage. It goes from December 13th to December 19th. Complete plot or elite instances to get Sage Keys. You can get a maximum of 5 Sage Key every day. The Sage Key can also be bought in the time-limited shop as well. Sage Keys obtained for this week's event need to be spent this week. Once the event ends, the Sage Keys you didn't spend will be reset to 0. Use Sage Key to open the Treasure of the Sage. When you open it, you will receive a random reward. These rewards go from very small things like 10 coupons, maybe Awakening, I believe it's like Awakening material, or a single Sage Naruto fragment. After opening the treasure, 4 random items will appear with different discounts. By refreshing, you can get different items and different discounts. Also, you can get a random reward by refreshing the valuables in the treasure. The maximum discount obtainable is 50%. It is not applicable to all items. Please make sure you always check out the information. Just make sure you click on the information button in the event interface itself. That will tell you the maximum discount obtainable for all items. It looks like we'll be seeing Minato, Namikaze, Jonin, Masked Man, and Von Scroll's optional pack, and the Summer Nights inside the Treasure of the Sage. So, continuing on, number 7, we have 1 ingot sales. It goes from December 13th to December 19th. 1 ingot sale has an icon in the main interface. Players can click the icon to participate in this event. Every time Every item has a required number of participations. Use a minimum of 1 ingots to take part in a phase of a given item. Once the target number of participation is reached, the system will randomly pick up a winner, who will receive the item in their mailbox. Every item has a limited number of phases. Once an item reaches the target number of participations, it will be randomly given to a lucky player, and the item will move up a phase. The more times a player participates, the higher his chance of being chosen by the system to get an item. By the time the event ends, if the required number of participations for a phase is not reached, ingots for participation in a certain phase of an item will be given back to the player as coupons. During this event, the following items can be acquired. In the materials section, we have Steel Scrolls, Summoning Scrolls, in Training Bowl of the 8 Inner Gates, Myoboku Gift, Rainbow Macatama level 5, Cultivation Scroll times 10, and in the gift pack section we have the Special Charm Material Pack, Fortune Bag, Seals, wow, this is a messy list, Limit Seals Pack, Deluxe Bell Pack, Tactics Optional Gift Pack, and it gives you an option of 10 pages for any of the tactics. Refine Rune Optional Pack, Jingle Bell Clothing Fragments. Interesting. Jingle Bell clothing fragments are found in the 1 ingot sales, meaning that they're an ingot exclusive item. For now, it is ingot exclusive, so not even coupons, people with coupons can get it. It's very interesting to see that it is there. But anyway, there's also the ninjas, Asuma Edo Tensei fragments, Nagato Edo Tensei fragments, Kakashi Anbu fragments, Sasori Edo Tensei fragments, and Mei Turumi 5th Mizukage fragments. Interesting. I think the only reason anyone would go for Mei in 1 ingot sale, if it's cheap anyway, is because she does have a couple of her breakthroughs that makes her quite useful, in fact. Especially the, I don't believe it's a suppression, I believe it's just a debuff removal. But, anyway, continuing on from the 1 ingot sales, we have number 8, Myoboku Trials. It goes from December 13th to December 19th. Players must reach level 30 in order to participate. And for the login gifts, woo! We have, for the 13th of the 12th, we have coin times 50,000, cultivation rune times 2,000, and Fukuru Kumaru retaining fortune fragment times 5. 14th of the 12th, we have stamina potions small times 2, Myoboku gift times 3, 5 more fragments. 15th of the 12th, we have cave key times 2, cultivation rune times 2,000, and 5 more fragments. 16th of the 12th, coin times 50,000, barbecue times 5, and 5 more Fukuku fragments. Apparently for the 11th of the 17th, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the 17th of the, sorry, I said that in the wrong way. I'm pretty sure it's actually meant to say the 17th of the 12th, musical times 2, stamina potion time, small times 1, and 5 more fragments. For the 18th of the 12th, you get Purification Rune times 5, Cultivation Rune times 2,000, and 5 more additional fragments. That gives us 30. And for the 19th, the final day, coin times 50,000, cave times 2, and with 5 more additional fragments, a whopping 35 Fukuru-Kuramu's retaining fortune fragments. In total for the entire week, anyway. I can't remember since I already recruited him, but I do also believe he is a 3-star ninja. I could be wrong. You could probably recruit him at 2-star. It is actually good to see that some of the cats are kind of cycling back in. I kind of like the cats, just for the transformations because they look so big and stupid. Of course, you have the Myoboku Trials, which is a minigame anyway. Click play. A hammer should appear should be visible in the interface. Move your hammer to pick a cylinder you wish to target. After the minigame starts, the needle will start moving from left to right. When the needle is in the perfect area, be fast to click perfect. One of the cylinders will be sent flying. The more cylinders you clear, the quicker the needle will move, and the perfect area will start to shrink. You can claim a reward for each cylinder that you clear. It's automatically claimed, but you understand the idea. It's game over if Naruto heads falls before you clear all cylinders, so if he falls on the side of his head, it's game over. Every player has 3 daily attempts. These are free attempts. Updates. Players can consume 10, 15, 20 ingots to have an additional 3 attempts. Wheels of Fortune offerings, not fortune. Wheel of offerings. Use coupons or ingots to spin the wheel. Click start and wait to see the blah 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 blah. Every time you spin the wheel, different coupons/ingot quantities will be asked in order to continue spinning it. Generally speaking, the more coupons/ingots you use, the higher your chance of getting a better reward. If you use 1,000 coupons/ingots to spin it, it is almost impossible that you will get a level 2 Rainbow Macatama. For example, the first time you spin the wheel, you might be asked 100 coupons or ingots to spin it. The second time you spin the wheel, you'll be asked 300 coupons or ingots to spin it. Spin the wheel second time. The more times you spin the wheel, the better the rewards can be. At the same time, the more times you spin the wheel, the more coupons/ingots you will be you will have to use in order to continue spinning it. One spin will get you 1 reward. You cannot get the same reward second time in the same day. The spins and coupons/ingots required to spin the wheel will be reset every day. However, the rewards are the same for all days of this event. Players can spin the wheel up to 8 times a day. What is probably confusing about that event is that although it has a system of the more expensive the spin is, the better the rewards, it actually is countered by the fact that every time you spin, there is 1 less reward. So, it's a bit iffy, to say the least. If this wheel is any good, I say if you are going to if I say that from a cost effectiveness, spin this wheel once. Any of the prizes beside the 5 level 2 Rainbow Macatamas is actually 3 times worth as much. So it will be it's pretty good for anything else. Anything else you get, I mean. Whew. Continuing on, we have number 9, Summon Rebate. Oh, just in time for the monthly events. It goes from December 13th to December 19th. Players must reach level 50 in order to participate, and of course, Summon Rebate works by giving you a rebate pack depending on the number of times you draw in the Summon Treasure. I believe the limit is 100, so if you've got 100 Zeal Scroll, get all of them rebates and free stuff. Number 10, we have Cave Exploration Rebate. Oh, it goes from December 13th to December 19th. Players must reach level 48 in order to participate. How to is during the event, players can consume a given amount of keys to receive a rebate pack. Free Explore or Cave Key time limit are not counted in the total number of cave keys spent. When exploring the mysterious cave key time limited will be spent first. Cave key time limited will be removed from your inventory after this event, so remember to use them on time. Number 11, we have something that's probably not mentioned in Cave Exploration Rebate is that for every 50 cave keys you use, or every time you explore the cave 50 times, you will get an additional draw. This draw has a special lucky credit system where it's out of 20, so you get you get 1 spin for every 50, and for every spin you do, you get 1 lucky credit, and that's out of 20. So you get 20 lucky credits, and the next spin you do will be a guaranteed jackpot. The jackpot has been, so far, the Ultimate Treasure Tools Essence, worth 1200 XP for your treasure tool. So the best way to take advantage of the Cave Exploration Rebate is to have 1,050 cave keys in order to get that jackpot as well. Anyway, continuing on, number 11, we have Wishing Lanterns. It goes from December 13th to December 19th. Players must reach level 16 in order to participate. During the event, click Release a Wishing Lantern on the 9 to 2400 to participate in the event. You can release a lantern once daily after the lantern is released. You can click on your own lantern to request your group members, actually probably friends, support to make your lantern fly even higher. After you request help, a cooldown time of 5 minutes will be in effect. Click on other ninjas' lantern in the interface to show your support to them. As a reward, the support shown to others will also make your lantern fly 100 meters higher. The same lantern can only be supported twice daily. Click the small lantern on the right top of the interface to open the request interface, in which you can click the requests from group members. You support all on the support ninjas in two support ninjas in one click. The higher your lantern flies, the better the rewards you can obtain. The players can only receive one reward daily. The rewards will be sent to your email after the event ends at 2400. Daily showings and receiving support limit is 20. Those showing and receiving are separate though. Number 12, we have Tailed Beast Attack. It goes from December 13th to December 19th. Players must reach level 20 in order to participate. Players can find the event icon in the main interface. Every plate contains a different amount of points or a tailed beast. Use 10 coupons or ingots to flip a plate and find out how many points you obtain. See if you're lucky enough to find one of the tailed beasts. Collect all tailed beasts to get specific rewards and redeem your points in this event's redeem shop for more amazing items. All plates reset daily at 0-100 hours. This includes both the progress in flipped over plates and gathered tailed beasts. All players have a free daily attempt. Players can reset the entire board up to 5 times a day, but only one free attempt is given daily. A good thing to note about this one is that there are more than 70 cards in the thing, but it will only cost you 700 to flip the entire thing. I also believe this event in particular is actually the one of, if not the most cost-effective ways to get Naruto Nine-Tail Chakra fragments. Though even at 4 stars, Naruto Nine-Tail's Chakra is not really that good of a ninja, but he is still extremely expensive. Number 13, new packs are available in the Purchase Limit Shop interface, probably from the Sage Keys, Cave Keys, Dewdrops, not Dewdrops. Oh, and yeah, definitely Cave Keys, and probably a bunch of Cave Key stuff. But that's just the Purchase Limit Shop. Just take a look at it if you want to see what's there. Sometimes they do have rather cheap stuff. Not cheap stuff, but like regular packs that you find anyway. If you want to do direct buys and stuff instead of through events. Number 14, last but not least, Sage Keys, Cave Key times limited, Dewdrops, Fortune Coins obtained for this week's event need to be spent this week. Once the event ends, Sage Key, Cave Keys times limited, Dewdrops, and Fortune Coins that you didn't spend will be reset to 0. Oh. And the same remark for this week and every other week. The deadline of the new server event and the weekly events are set according to the player's local time, which is your computer time, not the server time. Daily missions, the daily recharge event, in which you get 4-star guard by recharging for 5 days, are all refreshed at 5 server times, so don't miss out. Considering what we see in this event, it is not that good for free-to-play players. Myoboku is a pretty decent... Actually, hang on. You get 1 here, 2 from Wishing Lantern, Rebate, 3 Myoboku Trials, Treasure of the Sage, 4, 5. I guess it is a pretty even week, I would say. There's not very many, there are apparently plenty of ways for spenders to spend, but it is quite decent between the Konoha Great Tree and the Myoboku Trials, giving out a lot of free stuff. But I'm not sure what I can say for this week. It seems pretty average. Well, pretty standard for the weeks, nothing special to talk about, except for the fact that we have the Jingle Bell new clothing, Guy Breakthrough, and of course the 2 new ninjas. We know Chiriki's going to be in the Arena 3v3, and Curran being in the not time limited, it is called the... sorry. What is it called? There we go. It is called the time limit in the time limited shop. Wow. I think they named too many things the same thing. We're not sure how much current Christmas will probably cost, but since considering she is in something like this, I would say 12 at most. They'll probably settle for 8. No, sorry. Probably 12. They'll probably try to push it to 16. Well, I mean, everything in the time limit shop is actually kind of more expensive than what you would see on the outside. But again, it is kind of like a rebate. You are spending on something else in order to get more out of your spending. Which is actually pretty good because you got the total spending rebate along with the time limited shop. So make it up what you do. But again, it is only for people with ingots, so free-to-play players have nothing to do with that. But again, free-to-play players have good things to look forward to. The Konoha's Great Tree has always been kind. Get quite a lot of rewards from Konoha Great Tree, if people didn't realize. And of course, the Myoboku Trials is also always great for everyone. You get plenty of rewards, and Wheel of Offering, if you're lucky, get anything else besides the level 5, sorry, not level 5, the level 2, the 5 level 2 Rainbow Magatamas, and that is a cost-effective reward. But that is all for this week. Hopefully I can get my Sasuke Rune Sharingan, but that is all. I'm Azakai. Have a nice day.